What's going on, everybody? It's Keith here again. In this video, we are going to take a look at first how to create a profile on at Discord, and then we are going to take a look at the desktop application that they provide, and we're just going to kind of move around, show you a couple things that I did whenever I first installed it, and then in future videos regarding Discord, I'll be going over this with not only NVDA screen reader, but also JAWS screen reader as well. And just to show you navigation to move around on it, I'm still getting familiar with it myself, so we'll just have to, we'll be learning it together. So before we get started, if you end up liking this video, please smash that like button. It really helps out. And then if you're new here, thank you for being here. And if you don't mind, consider subscribing. And if you do so, click that bell notification or that bell icon to get notifications whenever I come out with new videos. And if you're already a subscriber, I want to thank you very much for your support. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is actually, there's two different ways you can do it, but we are going to actually install the desktop client first. So we're going to go to Google. I'm going to go to Google Chrome.
Start window. New tab dash Google Chrome.
And I'm going to slow my screen
NVDA
reader
menu.
down first.
Preferences sub-menu P. Settings S. NVDA settings general left speech 2 of 13.
And I'm using NVDA screen reader for this video. And then, like I said, it's also accessible with JAWS too. It's just, there's a couple differences, but the majority of it's the same. So let me turn this speech down.
Voice colon, combo box Microsoft, rate colon, slider 100 Alt plus R. 90, 80, 70.
Put it on
New
7.
tab dash Google Chrome.
All right, so you want to go to discord.com. That's D as in Delta.
Discord.com selected.
ISCORD.com. So
D.
ours is already
Discord.com unselected. Discord, banner landmark, navigation landmark, visited link, download link.
So once you get here, you want to go to the top of the page.
Visited link home.
So control home and then press tab.
Download visited link.
It's going to take you directly to the download link. We want to press enter on this. Now, it doesn't give you any feedback, or at least it doesn't for me. So, but what you want to do is we can press H for heading.
Get Discord for any device heading level 1.
And we can get it for any device, but we want to get it for Windows.
An adventure awaits on mobile. Link download for Windows.
So once you press H to get to that heading, and then you just down arrow a couple times just to show you what it was again.
Get Discord for any device heading level 1.
So it's get Discord for any device heading level 1, and like I said, you just down arrow
on mobile. Link download for Windows.
3 times. You get to download for Windows. You can also do this on Linux and Mac too. So let's press enter on this.
Downloading 65.6 megabytes, Discord setup left.
So it's going to start downloading that. We're going to go ahead and move over. I don't like the download center inside of Google Chrome, so I just go ahead and move to my downloads folder on my machine. So I'm going to do a Windows R.
Download. Run dialog, type the name.
And we're going to just type downloads.
Text, desktop list. Downloads window. Items view list. Today grouping expanded. Discord setup left
And it should be here today, and it's Discord. We're going to press enter on it.
Downloads window. Items view list. Today grouping expanded. Downloads.
All right, so check my title and nothing comes up. It's not there we go. Okay, so we'll give it another second or two before we move around.
Downloads.
All right, so I see that we're still in downloads here.
Today grouping expanded.
So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this folder.
Discord. Button close. Enter a username number 00.
All right, so it just downloads it like an app, and then now we're ready to go to put our username and stuff in. But let's say that you've done this and you were watching this waiting on me to show you how to create a username and a password for your profile. Well, right here we can actually use B for button to navigate this window.
Help button link. Inbox button. New group DM button.
And I'm Shift B. I'm using Shift B to go up, but I believe it's down. We're going to press E to get to our username.
Enter a username number 0.
And E to get the password. Okay, so because you put your username and then your password. We're going to down arrow past
button
this.
Unavailable. Wumpus is waiting on friends. Heading level 3 active now. No next button. Send friend
help
button link. New group DM button. User area reach. Defen checkbox not checked. Mute check. Out of region button close. Button maximize. Button minimize. Server side button no indent dismiss. Streamer mode is list with 1 items clickable friends. Heading level 2 direct messages. Enter a username number 0000 edit enter a username.
Oh, you know what? It's actually already signed into mine. So let me get it.
Help button link. Send friend request. No next button. Help
Let me
button
get it
link.
signed
Inbox
out of
button.
this.
New group DM button. User area region user settings button. Navigate. Gift billing tab. Text appearance tab.
So I
Language
created a
tab.
profile
Windows
for
settings
this.
tab.
I didn't know uninstalled it. I didn't know it was
Game
going
activity tab.
to
Overlay tab.
actually keep me
Change
signed
log
in.
tab. Hype squad tab. Log out tab.
All right, so there's
Log out dialog.
out.
Button cancel.
It's going to
Button
ask
log out.
me if I'm
Discord document
sure.
blank.
All right, so
Heading,
next
we take email or phone. Password edit protected.
you should be at the same screen I am after you download it. It'll bring you to this, and you can sign in if you already have a username and a password or email that you've signed up with, or you can press B to get to register.
Forgot your password question. Login button. Register button.
All right, and that's right below the login button. We can press enter on register.
Email edit blank.
So like I said, I've already created an account to test with and show you how this thing works, but I can kind of tell you what to expect here. So you're gonna have to put in an email,
Username edit.
a username, and it's gonna let you know if that username is available, just like it would if you were creating a Gmail account. So, and then you're gonna have to enter a
Password edit
password.
protected. Month edit has.
That's a little strange, but they only have one password field instead of the 2 where you retype to double check. So make sure you write it down as soon as you type it in, and then you're going to have to enter your date of birth, and then after that you press continue. Now, I'm not going to go any further because, like I said, I've already created one, but after you press continue, you're going to have to then verify that you're not a robot. So you press the checkbox, and a few other things happen. I'm not sure what happens after that, where it's going to take you, but I created mine in Google Chrome, so it just took me really back to it really signed me in, and then I was able to get back to the dashboard on Discord. So, but the main thing is after you press continue and then you press the checkbox, you check that checkbox to verify, you're going to get an email. That email you need to go check and go to that link to verify, and then you'll be able to you'll know that you were signed up, and you'll know that you'll be able to get in. So, but you want to make sure you verify that email. So we're going to get out of
Continue
this.
button. Already have an account. No next button. Already have an account question. Button.
So I just come to a button that says already have an account, and
email
yes,
or phone
we
number
do.
edit blank.
So I'm going to type in my email. And even though we're in the app, it's just like being
Gmail
in the web browser. So after I type my email, I'm going to press tab and type my password.
Forgot your password question. Login button.
There's our forgot password, and we press tab to get to login.
Quick question bang. Dialog. Learn more about how we use this information link.
Yeah, it's going to ask
Quick
us a question.
Bang. Link learn more about how we use this information dot.
Kind of repeats.
Button bang. Button no dot. Keep this off dot.
All right, so it didn't really tell me what the question was. Now I did this earlier. I'm gonna try to use some different NVDA things to read this.
Button yet bang. Who uses a screen reader bang?
Okay.
Would it be okay
all
if
right,
we start
so immediately I'm able to navigate this with my review cursor, which lets me know that I'll also be able to navigate this with JAWS cursor. So I'm gonna go.
We take reworking to improve accessibility within Discord, and we.
Now listen to this. This is nice to hear. So
heading level 3 quick question bang. We take reworking to improve accessibility within Discord, and we take VE noticed you take reusing a screen reader bang. Would it be okay if we start using that information to help us improve Discord for everyone? Bottom. Button no dot.
All right, so they recognize that we're using a screen reader, which is okay. That's, because you're using a screen reader, the keys are binded, and then this also binds, so it recognizes that you very, very possibly have a screen reader. So we definitely, I'm gonna say yes to this because I like to see this. I mean, that means that any type of feedback I want to give them, because I do have some issues with the messages, and I'll show you that in the future. But I definitely like this. So we're gonna tap and press yes.
Yet bang. Button.
Yep. So press
question bang.
enter space
dialog.
bar.
Learn more about how we use this information.
Another question.
Reader
Let's
bang.
see here.
We take reworking to yet bang.
So I already pressed.
Clickable space.
Okay, so you want to press enter on that.
Server sidebar navigation landmark.
So now we are in our
Button no
Discord.
indent close.
And
Button maximize. Button minimize.
what I first want to let you know is you can down arrow all the way through this. You can also navigate by landmarks, or if you're in JAWS regions. If you're in JAWS, JAWS has access to the expand and little elements like that that I haven't really, maybe I don't know, or maybe it can't do it, but NVDA doesn't navigate as well as JAWS does in a web environment. So, but you can still down arrow and then, find little ways that help you. So one of the things I really want to show you, two things really.
Button close.
So as soon as you log in, the first thing that I did was I used B to navigate by buttons, and then you want to get to your user settings. So
maximize button, minimize button, dismiss button.
And this right here is just like the top of the screen where you can, kind of like your systems menu.
Disable button. Private channels navigation, friends direct, user area region set.
And again, I'm just pressing B.
Click to copy username button, mute checkbox not checked, deafen checkbox, user settings button.
And I'm in the user little area, so it's kind of like a little navigation, and I come to user settings, and I want to press enter on this.
Navigation landmark.
Now it kind of puts me in like a little combo box. I can down arrow, up arrow through this. Now, the first thing we're looking for is notifications. So let's down arrow until we get to that.
Privacy and Safety tab, Authorized Apps tab, Connections tab, Discord Nitro tab, Server Boost tab, Gift Inventory tab, Billing tab, Voice and Video tab, Text and Images tab, Appearance tab, Notifications tab.
All right, so we come to notifications. Now, I'm just for test, I'm just going to up arrow a couple times.
Billing tab.
I'm going to press N for notification and see if it brings me to it.
Billing tab.
And it didn't. So you just have
Voice
to...
and Text and Images tab, Appearance tab, Notifications tab.
About 8 or 9 down. Press enter on notification.
Selected.
Now we can just press tab.
Twitter link.
And from here, I believe we have headings and things like that. Like I said, I'm new to this as well.
Main landmark notifications heading level 2.
All right, awesome. So it's a heading level 2. I press H. It took me straight to the heading. I'm a down arrow now.
Checkbox checked, enable desktop notifications.
All right, so right here, you want to make sure that your enable notifications on your desktop is checked.
If you tick looking for per-channel or per-server notifications, right-click the desired server icon.
Okay, so I haven't had a chance to do this yet, but we will come to where I will test this. But you can choose how your notifications work, not only from just your main Discord account, but also from the servers that that you join. For example, Coding Blind. So let's down arrow.
And select notification settings. Checkbox checked, enable unread message badge.
All right, so unread message badge. So this is something that's more visual, but whenever from what I've noticed so far is when you come across a what they call a category, or I can't remember, a little table, but it's basically like the chat board, like general. It will tell you unread general. And that just means that there's at least 1 or 2 in there that is unread. So let's down arrow.
Shows a red badge on the app icon when you have unread messages.
Okay, so it's good that it's red. So for low vision users, that might be depending on what the background color is. So let's down arrow.
Checkbox checked, enable taskbar flashing.
Taskbar flashing. So that's preference.
Flashes the app in your taskbar when you have new notifications.
Which is pretty cool in that taskbar. So depending on if you're low vision or not.
Heading level 5 push notification inactive timeout. 10 minutes. Edit read only space.
So we can change our push notification active timeout.
Heading level 5 push notification inactive timeout.
This just means that if we get one notification and 10 minutes later it'll send us another one.
No intent Discord avoid. This setting to control how Discord avoids sending push notifications to your mobile device when you are at your computer.
Oh, and they give you the ability to control because instead of getting notifications pushed to your phone and your computer, if you're sitting at your computer, there's no reason to push to your phone. So you can set that as well.
This setting to control how long you need notifications. This setting to control how long you need to be inactive on desktop before you receive push notification. Heading level.
So that's something we'll probably dive into in a different video.
Turn this on to have a high-tech radio button. Heading level 5 sounds.
Okay, so you can continue to look through this. You have your sounds as well, and you can listen to those to get used to which ones are which. And we'll dive into that, like I said, into more videos. But for now, the main thing is make sure you're pushing it if you have those notifications coming to your desktop. And then we want to go back up.
Text dash to
so I'm going to shift 8, or I'm going to do a control 8, or home. Control home and get to the top. And I'm going to press H for heading.
Main landmark notifications heading level 2.
And again, it brings me back to notifications. I'm going to press up arrow.
Navigation line.
Because now we want to look at our windows. We want to make sure that we're getting those sounds through there as well.
0.0.
So we're just going to up
Stable
arrow.
74. Link Twitter link. Tab logout. Tab hype squad. Tab change log. Tab overlay. Tab game activity. But tab streamer mode. Tab Windows settings.
All right, Windows settings. I'm going to press enter on this.
Selected.
All right, I'm going to press H for heading.
Main landmark Windows settings heading level 2.
See, it's got our Windows settings up here now. And we're going to down arrow.
Heading level 5 system startup behavior.
So system startup behavior, let's see. It depends on you if you want it to start up whenever you start up, or do you want it to start up when you tell it to? So
checkbox check open Discord.
Mine just comes on. I like to have it, especially now that I've started a server.
Save yourself a few clicks and let Discord greet you on. Checkbox check start minimized.
So to start, I can start it minimized, and that's what
Discord,
I'm doing.
Checkbox check start minimized. Heading level 5.
Because I don't want it in my way. But I also have it down in the systems tray as well.
Checkbox check minimize to tray.
Yep, see, checkbox check and minimize to tray.
Hitting X will make Discord sit back and relax in your system tray when you button close.
Okay, so, and that's kind of the settings you want to look at whenever you first get it installed, or at least I did. And in the next video, we'll actually take a look at more navigation. Like I said, this is more of a test account, so what I'll do is I'll send messages back and forth from requests with my main account from my other computer to this one to be able to test it. And we'll also look at this not only in NVDA screen reader, but in JAWS as well. So I hope that helped out. I hope you got started. Again, you can kind of look around and you know, think of it like a web page that you just haven't learned to explore yet. And there's a lot of things there too. So, but again, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.